And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia. I'm your host, Nick Legata. Oh look, another passage! So, we cleared out that room of enemies, by the way, if you were wondering where I'm at. And we find another dagger, which is a god knife. Ooh. I likey. I likey lots. That's a good looking dagger. That there is one pretty looking shiny sticky object there. Look at that. That then there is a pretty darn tootin' good. And it's equipable now. Oh, that's just woo! We're going to make sure that we put that in an inventory of a character who really can use it. Why I'm not equipping it now is very obvious in my opinion. We need the room for because you never know when a character's going to leave and you're going to be without that weapon when you really need it. So we're going to put that in the ice blade in Rap's inventory. And we're going to keep using Rap's sword because we got to level that up in my opinion. That's what needs to be the focus here. Okay. Alright, so actually I had to fight a whole bunch of wolfmen down this hallway. So I just was like, screw it, just kill them all and then let you guys know I did that. Alright, so we cleared out, I think, the entire side over here. I don't think there's any more. Okay, so we need to do that same D shtick we did there, we gotta do on the other side. Let's head over there and do that now. You know, we'll have to fight them, so let's just get it over with. It's like ripping a band-aid off. Okay, killed them. Should be some of these rooms in here, I think. Sure. Or not. No, there's supposed to be a room in here. Oh, there's more enemies, though, coming from somewhere. Okay, well, maybe it's not in that room, then. Now monsters are spawning everywhere! Dang it, no! Let's see if we can get out of this room without getting attacked here. Well, we need to go back to this way anyway. Okay, so let's keep moving here. There should be two more secret passages we've yet to encounter. If I'm not mistaken, they are in this room, the boss room. Should be one here. Yeah, I knew these were here already, but I always like getting those back ones first, because the back ones bring me joy. That Godspeed knife just makes me so happy. Okay, come on, where is it? There it is. And we will reach some enemies, but more specifically, what is inside the chest. Big money, big money, big money, a soldier's soul, which is something we need. Okay, so we killed those guys. This is why it's important to make sure that if you've beaten the boss and you're very, very weak, oh crap, you want to make sure that you have some health left over so you can endure this, what we're going through now. Alright. The idea is just to avoid them. I mean, really, we're not getting crap for fighting them. We're not getting anything. They give almost no experience. Screw them. There it is. Though there could have been another passage in that other room, but at this point, you can kind of tell if you look at the wall, it looks slightly ajar from the other walls, so that's kind of why you should be able to see where some of these passages are. We'll collect this item here, which is the last soldier's soul, and thus allowing the chest to be reachable. We're probably gonna go through another room. Oh god, we gotta go straight across it. I'll let you guys know when I get across. Okay, we made it. Whew. I just ditched them all. I'm like, screw this, and ran. Alright. Go ahead and drop down. And thus, we should grab the energy charm. One of my favorite items to get for Justin. We're going to take the satisfaction charm. Halves SP usage. You know how we have the tree amulet that reduces it? This frickin' halves it. Imagine some of Justin's skills only costing half the SP. Sorry. Getting a little overly excited about how evil that item is. That item is like all powerful. In a way, in a slight way. Imagine Justin being able to just unload Dragon King Slice all the time. That's pretty much what this jewel gives you the ability to do. This accessory gives you to do. Which is why it's such a hard accessory to get. They don't want you to get it very easily. You gotta earn it. And so now pretty much this makes there's no reason for Justin not to be using a special skill. Even in almost regular battle, if you really want to be a jerk about it, you could probably go through the whole game in regular battle and just kill everything that way. Alright. Just remember, we're just trying to make our way out of here. We're not here to level or anything, because you really can't. We just want to get out of this dump. Back to the surface. Fresh, glorious air. There shouldn't be really any monsters unless they respawn when you get to the bottom, but for the most part it's just a matter of re-navigating the tunnel and getting the hell out of here. And the best part about getting out of here is knowing you never have to come back again. But we're going to get rid of two major nuisances at once, is how I look at it, so be prepared for that. That was the wrong way. Is it this way? Yes. So we are now at the first floor. We got to make our way back. Yeah. You know it's not part of the story, jackhole. You know how they don't... This is for combat play only. You notice how they don't tell you, oh, you know, there could be treasure down here? Because that's the dead end. I think I was going the right way. Derp-a-derp. Derp-a-derp. Okay, there's that. Okay, so it is this way. So yeah, now we have the luxury of hopping it all the way back to the entrance. We're going to probably have to go back to a town, too, at some point and renegotiate our inventory. It should be this way, I think. It's also why you got to make sure you do this dungeon in one sitting, because if you try to do it in several sittings, you're going to get lost. And you'll never find your way back. Just kidding. Well, we're close to the entrance, but that's not the right way. Let's see, it must have been this way. No, because that's a dead end. We didn't see the save point, so I must have made a wrong turn. Somewhere over here. Let's see. Right takes me back the way I came from, so we want to go this way. And then it's got to be down. There's the entrance. Oh, I'm saving. Let's get the hell out of here. Freedom! Isn't it great to be free? And before we even do anything more than that, we're gonna get out of the Zil Desert for the moment. We're not even gonna bother with these guys. We'll cut through them like nothing compared to what we fought. Out of the desert we go. And we're gonna head back to Kafu Village where we can renegotiate some of our inventory and stuff. We're carrying things we don't need to be carrying, that kind of stuff. Just the benefit of coming back. Okay, let's go ahead and stash our items, anything we don't need. Sonic Nut, huh? We're gonna sell some stuff too. Like the shocking knife we'll sell. I never use metals of yore, but I am holding on to them just in case I change my mind. The God Knife and the Ice Blade, the Soldier's Key and the Soldier's Souls can be dumped off. God knows we got enough of those. +1 to critical chance. Oh, that can go. Move and magic blocks, huh? Somebody should have that equipped. It'll probably be Fina, but right now it's not going to be anybody. Let's go ahead and put on some new gear. For Justin, we're going to put on the Ice Blade, because it ups his movement too, and he could use it. And for Rap, let's go ahead and put on the God Knife. We're going to sell one knife and one sword, obviously because we don't need to be carrying all that around. So let's go ahead and sell some of our, you know, more expensive stuff. Not expensive, the overage or whatever, however you want to call it, the extra stuff. We're going to sell that. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. And let's sell the Power Shield, Sonic Nut, for level 2 MP to 1 friend. I might still use that. The tree amulets can go because we're not really going to be using those anymore. Get rid of one of these knives. Let's get rid of one of the swords. The fire cape is a piece of crap. The expensive jewel can go. And the fire cape. Okay, and that should be good. And really, Nilda should have on Stasis the Satisfaction Gem. That way we can use just critical with her. The Titan Gem is meh. Not a big fan of the Titan Gem. Okay, so now that we've done all that, we have the luxury of going back to the Zil Desert. So let's go ahead and do that. Back to the Zil Desert. Now there's another dungeon as well that is actually floating around out here. I forget which part of the desert we're in. I think we're in the North Desert. So it's not even here. It's in the South Zil Desert. So we're going to do everything in South Zil, or North Zil first. And then we'll do everything in South Zil. I'm going to save again just because. Okay, all saved. What we want to do is introduce some bad guys here. These guys should be literal pushovers for the level that we're at. Though we do have a water sword equipped, so I am a little concerned about it. I'm not hyper concerned. Look at him go! That Godspeed knife is just beautiful, isn't it? Let's see what Justin can do with his ice sword here. Oh god, he just murdered him.
Come back with reinforcements.
I agree with Rap. There I go. Look at that. Just fighting those two cactus dudes gave us 2 to 3 times more experience than anything that other dungeon gave us. That's why it's kind of icky to go down there and fight. There's no reason to be in there grinding anything. Holy Mother of God, there's a lot of treasure. Let's kill our way in there, shall we? Okay, all killed. Let's pick up, I think these are resurrection potions. Whoa! A throwing weapon for Rap that we're not really going to use. And a piece of armor, which is the cactus armor, I think. Yep. We'll check that out, because it may be worth equipping. But Rap's already got the plug suit, so what's the benefit? Nothing. It's really an upgrade for these 3. Let's go ahead and put it on Thena. Since she needs an armor upgrade right about now anyway. Okay. Let's see. Lots of enemies, but we're going to ignore a lot of them because we did a lot of fighting earlier. From all that fighting we did in the bonus dungeon, kind of makes me feel way too overpowered to even be here. So I feel kind of guilty. That it's no fun just watching me kill everything. So we're going that route for the moment. As you can see, I can just outrun most of the enemies here. Gold. Alright, let's head down to the southern... There's more gold around, but we really don't need it. So I'm not too concerned about it. Let's go ahead and we'll use that save point. I'm gonna, as always, when I get to him, I'm gonna save. Yeah, my goal back there was just to grab the tangible items, really. So it's, you know, that's my deal. So let's go ahead and head this way. Ignoring as many enemies as we can. So we'll just murder them. No point in fighting something that gives you nothing for experience and strength. Okay, another sellable item, as far as I'm concerned. Some gold up there we don't care about. Like I said, this is the only time in the game where I'm kind of likely to skip stuff on principle, just because we don't really need it. And that's one of my principles. If you don't need it, don't waste your time trying to get it. I just happened to run into that. So, you know, that's just how I operate. And I think it's very effective because one of the things I hate about RPGs is a broken mechanic. And a broken mechanic would be going to a dungeon, getting a ton of experience and stuff, and then being so strong nothing can frickin' kill you. Why can I not climb this thing? Okay, maybe I missed the... I know there's a ramp for this somewhere. Anyway, and I know a lot of people were like, well, then why even do the bonus dungeon? Because I want the gear. The gear is useful. I am missing something here. Whoops. Oh, it's on this side. I'm running up and down that thing, trying to find my way up, and... Oh, look, it's on this side. We're gonna have to probably fight that Zill Scorpion coming up. So, yeah, let's fight it and get it over with. Alright, let's keep moving here. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, where's the exit? Here? It just leads us to a bigger opening. More of them, the cactus dude. And I see some gold. What we're really looking for out here, though, is we're gonna find, what's it called? One of the seeds is out here, and that's really what I want to find out here before we get too far. But usually a lot of this stuff is tucked away in the corners or up on ledges in this part of the desert, so we'll look for them one by one. And then if we find the other dungeon, we'll just make a note that that's where it is. Forget where it is here, but it is here. That looks like an exit to me. It's not showing what's over there. That usually tells me it's an exit. Well, may as well. I haven't fought anything. We can just come in from the other side. And look, it's not an exit. Derp-a-derp. Oh, we find another sword. The Gill Sword. Aims for rare item drops. Meh, it's okay. It's probably better than the Shock Sword. Well, let's go look. Really quick. Let's go look at Rap. Let's put on the Gill Sword. It's actually weaker than the Shadow Sword. But the perk is that it makes enemies drop rare items. Up to you. I don't care about rare item drops. We're not out here in the desert looking for, I don't know, rare item drops. So I tend to ignore that aspect of it. It doesn't impress me. I think this is where the secret dungeon is. That or it's another passageway that leads to somewhere. Oh, look. Here's the seed, probably, of defense. Let's go ahead and put that on Fina. Rap is catching up slowly and surely, but he is catching up. Let's keep moving here. So we'll want to head this way. It should be around here somewhere, that extra dungeon we're looking for. I really think it's like over here. It was on the west side somewhere. Yeah. Maybe it's up here. Do-do-do. Maybe here? Yes, it is. This is the other bonus dungeon. AKA another one of the places I hate very much. So we'll have to deal with that, you know, as we can. Yes, 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 yes. We'll save like we always do. Alright. It's all saved. Let's talk to you. Those overflows with curse, of sorrows and darkness too. You don't say. You don't say. You don't say. Alright, well, let's go inside. Now, if you thought that last dungeon was pretty nasty, this one, though shorter, significantly shorter, is just as deadly and dangerous. Surprisingly, there's a save point located even within it. So let's get to work, shall we? We got a lot of different directions we can go. This is more like a house than really a castle. So really what we're going to want to do... oh, jeez. Oh, God, I don't know. Upstairs is usually the better way to go first, I think. Lots of nasty enemies in here, too. We'll show you an example! As we go up against some giant moths. And you're thinking, oh, they're moths. They're completely harmless. Number one, don't let any of them do their special skills. You always want to be on the safe side. Actually, well, Rap's got that really nice dagger on him, so that's really going to help. Incoming! We make it out without a scratch. Fortunately for us, they don't like being meleeed to death. And we are good at meleeing at this point of the game, so... Yay! Melee! So, when all else fails, melee! This should be the blood knife, I think. Right? Yeah, the blood knife. Effective on human types. We'll take it. I don't think it's better than the Godspeed knife, though. We'll find out. It's not. But it is an upgrade to her whip. So let's put that on for now. We'll put the whip back on, because if you you thought, you were thinking it just now, I'm sure. Is there a boss here? Yeah, there's probably a boss here. So we're already prepared for that coming of bossness. As we end up fighting a bony-looking clep and a pink mage. Pink mages need to be killed immediately, as he is trying to use Crackle. We've been hit by Crackle before. It's not nice. So we're going to go right after that mage. And unfortunately, we could not hurt it. So let's use House Slash. Try and stop from getting hit by an enemy here.
Take this.
And don't worry about wasting magic. You could always come back out. We'll always be able to come out to this main hallway and heal ourselves. So I'm not too concerned about it. It's the pink mage I'm a little concerned with. As you can see, we're not really doing a lot of damage to these guys. Fire might be a good spell to use. We'll find out in a moment. This Rap gets hit hard. Actually, we could also do this.
Gadwin's secret move.
As it does like 50 HP to damage to an enemy, probably, with my luck. It's got fire attached. Oh yeah, that's much better. Now let's focus on hitting this mage with something. So far, nothing's really worked. Especially if it's been melee. Let's try Crackle. Oh yeah, that's much better. So that's what we're going to have to do.
Not bad, eh?
You see, we almost got obliterated. Rap almost got laid out to the pasture there. Okay. So now that that's done, let's heal up with Rap because of his experience healing of his magic experience deficiency. Yeah, I'm making it an official disorder. Okay, but we've cleared out the main hall, which is the big thing. Should also be somewhere. I want to go in there. I thought there was more gold somewhere in this hallway. I know it's somewhere. Don't want to go in the knight's room. No, I guess not. Oh well. I thought there was more gold, but shows what I know. Okay, so after we've done that, let's see. Well, I don't know. It's tough to choose. I don't want to go to the knight's room yet. Here we go. The cemetery works. There's some goodies down there. So let's see. Yeah, great. There's dead guys and so we're being attacked by zombies. Well, obviously zombies suffer from the same weaknesses most other zombies do. What is that, you ask? Fire. I'm hoping that's the case. We're gonna find out very shortly, as we're still working on Rap's Earth level as well.
Magnitude 10, take that!
Kinda worked. Them again. They still show signs of life. Let's use the biggin, I say.
Blaze brightly, O flame.
What she said. And I should finish him off. Yep. Goodbye.
Pretty
Yeah, that's what your mother said last night. Okay. Killed those clowns. Yay! There's the gold. As well as more zombies. So we gotta go that way, so let's just do it now. Alright, let's keep moving. You can see we're gonna have to go this way. Watch out for the wall. Specifically the spikes in the wall. As we pick yet again another fight. Okay. What is this here? It's a gauntlet. Ooh, dark armor, huh? Find out what's so dark about it by looking to equip it. Restores SP when damaged. That's always a good thing. It's going straight onto Justin. Restoring SP when attacked is a good thing. Kind of makes it so now he's using half out. He's using half of his SP to attack, He's using the, and now he's going to get SP back when he's hit. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, SP consolidating wise. You know, as Rap's magic levels up again. So that's 4. He needs to go up 2 more times, and he'll learn all the abilities located there. These guys suck. It took me forever to figure out what to do with them. They're practically immune to almost everything. In other words, it either does very little damage or it does no damage at all. Even Dragon Cut and Justin's final skill, nothing. They did nothing. Your goal, open up the battle with wind magic. That's the only thing that really seems to work on him. As I will demonstrate through interpretive dance. As that might kill him. Her. Ow. Throw out a Howl Slash. And for Rap, he's going to throw out a Howl, because that'll actually work well.
Oh, wind, twist like a
Because
tornado.
as you saw it pretty much laid. She's not dead. She's got a lot of life, but damn, man, that put on a can of whoop ass right there.
Blow, storm, blow.
So we got to hit him with wind. It seems to be the only thing that's really effective against them. Halnado is pretty much overkill, but I was just using it to make a point. Because it kind of screwed up the order, so...
Alright, we won!
Not a big deal. And there's no reason to not to go all out with characters. Because we're always going to find ourselves going back to that center room and healing and respawn and, you know, getting our health back up and everything. So, you know, this is a great place for Rap to kind of, you know, get some of that water magic up by letting him do all the healing. I concur and agree with doing it that way. Let me clear out all these zombies. Alright, kill them all. So we get hit by a bunch of that crap again. Let's go ahead and make our way over here. Which gets us to these gauntlets. We'll look at those in a moment. Yay! And let's get out of this dump. Back to the first floor. So now we're back into the big hall. So let's go ahead and before we do the usual, let's go ahead and let Rap heal up with as much MP as he can use. I guess that was it. Let me see what his next thing is at, because we're getting a lot. We got a lot of earth from the zombies because they were in groups of 6, and they like to cluster. So we need to get it to about 15 to get anything in level 2. So, wind and water will level up on its own, but unfortunately, many of the enemies in this zone are immune to water. So unfortunately, we can't use that against them. Dang. Now, let's see. That was the graveyard, right? So let's go this way. And welcome to the Room of the Knights. As you can see, disturbing them causes a battle to take place. Alright, killed that dude as we get... There's 2 more we're going to have to fight, so let's get it over with. Okay, I think I got them all. Yeah, I missed one. So I'm not making a big stink over it. As we are now in this room with chameleons. They give us little to no experience or gold like the friends of theirs does. Okay, killed them, and this should be a piece of headgear, I think. Yeah, the death mask. Let's go ahead and we picked up some gauntlets, so we want to look at all of that stuff right now. Plus 10 attack. I would give that to Rap since he's probably got the worst attack. No, actually I lied. Let's give him to Fina. Fina has the worst attack. Let's try and get her up a bit. So she's not so embarrassing. And then the other piece was the death mask. Looks like it can only be worn by men. Let's go ahead and put this on Rap here. Since Justin, I want him to have that odd hat on. So the odd hat on. I want him to keep it. So it's a good reason not to give that up. Okay. Before we use this again, infamous healing trick. Whenever we got to use this thing, we make sure we use Rap's water magic so we can build it up. So now that we've done that, we need to go back this way and let's check out this room. I guess I could have done these in anything order, but you notice I'm working from the bottom up. is really my goal here. So let's go ahead and get busy, because this is a big room. Dokie dokie. Now back here we'll find a mana egg, which is always a good find, but you notice we're running out of inventory space, and I still think there's like 2 items left we gotta actually physically be able to pick up here. Okay, killed that dude. Get us some gold. Oh, we gotta get it from the other side, or just have to get it from the other side? Let's kick these guys' butts nice and easy, quick and easy. Okay. I don't know how to get to that goal. There we go. This hole in the wall leads to a dead end, so there's really no value in going up here. So don't bother with it, as it leads nowhere. So in a sense, they made you fight that enemy for no reason, and then they openly mock you as you fail to do anything spectacular with it. Okay. We don't want to go there yet. We want to go here. We'll want to go back a bit, probably, too. Now, there's some gold. Let's grab that. There are enemies in here. If you examine, as you noticed by examining that that thing, they all started to appear out of nowhere. Here's the study. There should be a save point in here, actually. So that should tell you something up front. Almost. There's 3 items here. 2 golds, and there should be something here, which is another item, but luckily we have enough room to carry more gear. Very important. This is a good whip, I think for Fina here. Temporarily blinds an enemy. It's a little stronger than the blood knife, so these are her 2 new weapons, are the blind whip and the blood knife. The B&B, I like to call them. We're going to go ahead and save and do all that jazz. Okay, we're all saved up. Let's go ahead and head inside here. And this should lead us to the chamber we need to get to, which is the Lord's chamber. And let's talk to, what's her name? How did she get here so quickly? Okay, we've come to break that curse. Is that the sister or whatever? This, in my opinion, is going to be a nasty fight too. The Lord's Ghost. He hits hard! He's going to just kerplode you into oblivion. And here's what he's going to do. He's going to hit us with Zap. He's going to hit us with... The wand is probably the most threatening. It has Gad Zap openly available to it. So my goal is to take that thing out immediately. That wand must go bye-bye as fast as possible. We also want to make sure we save maybe Milda's turn so she can do big criticals on the body or any other part of this boss to slow down its advance on us. Anything to make this battle easier, we've got to exploit, because this is not a fun battle. It's going to be tough, as we're about to get hit with Zap. We're about to find out, because I couldn't stop him in time, and he hits all of us. We could even be paralyzed as well, so we got to be careful. And this is not even good either. It's just going to hit them. Rap's probably dead. Oh no, he's still standing, so Fina's next turn is going to be consisting with an all-healing spell. Let's see, let's hit that wand again, because that wand will use Gad Zap. And we all know what Gad Zap does. It's devastating. And we don't want to get hit by it. For any reason, we don't want to get hit by it. So Zap is manageable. Even the X-ray beam is manageable, depending on who it hits. It's these other skills that I'm worried about. It's the Gad Zap that I actually fret the most, because I've seen it just one-shot characters in the middle of whatever they were doing. It's not glittering, so it doesn't mean that it's going to hit us with anything overly dangerous. Still don't want to risk it, though, so I'm sending her in to stop the Zap. Oh, she missed! Fortunately, though, the X-ray beam missed her. Still hit. What's his face, though? Oh my god, she missed twice! How could you fail me, woman? Oh, and all 3 of them were just in range. And the wand's just going to... Seems like it's just going to do a regular attack. Let's go ahead and force cut that bitch. It's not really doing much damage, is it, for what we're paying for? Let's try a different skill. Let's try the Lotus Cut. Something we don't have to really wait for. We just got to get in range.
Burn, baby, burn!
Yeah, I think that's a little better. Let's go ahead and throw out all healer. Normally it's instant for her. What happened there? Yeah, whatever. Doppelbang, the wand. The wand's almost down. Once the wand's out of commission, he'll be a lot easier. Even though he hasn't caused a lot of trouble with it yet. Just wait, because when he gadzaps any character, they're dead. Except for Milda, he'll one-shot them. So we just want to get rid of it and get it out of the way. The sooner the better, I say. There. Let's see, Justin's up. We'll let him use his Lotus Cut on it. And the wand. That'll end the wand.
Burn, baby, burn!
Bye, wand. There we go. That wand is now harmless. Fortunately, we keep getting hit by that though. Not much we can do about that other than, you know, just heal ourselves and then try it again. Don't have enough to really warrant using that, so let's just use regular all healer.
Now you'll be okay.
As the body's going to get a turn coming up. He is a very dangerous boss if you are not prepared or have like any good experience. If you're not good at this game, this boss is not fun. We're about to get zapped again. Let's go for the head. Even though he's going to cancel out probably wrap anyway. Actually, he made a fatal error by going after Justin there. Nice.
Gonna thrash you good.
Exactly. Just what he said. Using the best weapon we have available, that Godspeed knife. Milda's going to get a turn in. We're probably going to have her use her skill. Let's go ahead and Lotus Cut the face. Because those have a lot of HP. This is going to... I think this and the body actually share HP. I'm not sure. I think it's the wand is separate. Let's see. Yeah, they share body parts. Okay. Okay, well, let's Zap Whip the head since it's trying to get a turn in. Without my permission. This is going to be a long episode, so I do apologize, but may as well show... It's just a boss battle. May as well show it. The infamously... Oh, look at that! Whiff shot! That does happen once in a while when you have a character above him. If you can get a character above the Lord, you can... This character, the enemy known as the Lord, or whatever, you can actually make him miss, which is always a good thing.
Don't think you can get away.
Whipping it good, baby. Milda's gonna get her Milda hit in. Let's go for the body. Not technically a tough battle if you plan this all out really well. As you can see, she's... I love that skill. It's just so interesting to watch. And it did some pretty good damage. Back to Justin with the Lotus Cut on the body, since the body's trying to get that turn in.
Burn, baby,
And really, the body's more threatening than the head, so we do want to kind of hold him back as best as we can. We're out of that stuff, so let's go with magic, since that's really all that Wrap can do. We could use those miracle elixirs, though.
100 million degrees.
But it would take 2 of those to get that turn in, and he's kind of fallen ready to give in, so just need to keep the pressure on damage-wise, and this battle will be over. How's our health? Our health is full? Full enough. Let's go with a Dragon Zap. No, we might need to res someone. I stopped myself. I stopped myself this time. I did it.
Now I'm really angry.
Oh yeah. Whipping it good, baby. We're going to get hit with a Zap. And everybody's going to get hit. We're all too close together. The other thing you can do is if you really are getting beat up by the Zap skill, just spread your characters out. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just enough that you can give them breathing room between the zaps so they don't get hit by it. It also helps with the laser eyes thing too. And thus we canceled him out. Let's go ahead and throw something out there. Let's... Oh, geez, I don't know. Or why not? Kill it with fire, baby, yeah! Let's throw out an all-healer. You notice I'm still not stopping the routine. Because you never know. Something might happen. You never know. What's going to cause you to miss? Okay, what's up? Let's see, Justin's up. Obviously the same Oh, we're out of that tactic. So let's go with a Fire Burner over the Gadzap because of his...
Now you'll be okay.
I think he has a defense against electricity a little better. So we're just going the safer route here.
Burnout.
Time to die. Okay. Milda do the critical. Hopefully she can pull it off fast enough. Yeah! Eat that, bitch! Bam! Took that guy out. And that's why some people say just go for the body. I always say go for that wand, because if anything can instant give you, you should get rid of it as soon as possible. Look at those numbers. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh. Look at Justin's weapon skills. Jesus. He really needs an axe right around now. That's for sure. Okay, so now that we've exercised our rage, let's end this thing here. We get the lightning sword for our trouble. We are officially done. So, on the next episode of Let's Play Grandia, we finally do what we meant to do all along. Head to the town of, heading through the Zil Desert to the town of Zilpatin. It was a long fight, and as you can see, there's no enemies, no monsters to worry about. Just easy runnings, just smooth way out. Unlike the last dungeon we were in, Jesus. Alright, so we'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Grandia.